My son tells me that a girl agreed to go to the movies with him Friday night. And I managed to say, "Oh, really?" in the most calm, collected, "Hey, it's your life, not mine" kind of way. I managed to get her name out of him, but not much else. So I go to his Instagram page and take a look. She's actually kind of cute. And she even like commented on one of his photos. He said, "Haha, LOL. She's such a doll. I love her so much already." At bedtime, I pop a Stan and take my calcium, and wonder if Michael's is as nervous about his date as I am. God only knows. Won't tell me about it. He's a boy, a teenager, and he has autism. The perfect trifecta for emotionally shutting out your mother. On Friday, Michael puts on this button-down shirt, and I put on some makeup, blow dry my hair, and put on sprays of perfume. And I spend hours looking for a dress that doesn't make me look fat. I beam at Chloe when we meet her. "Hello there, how are you? It's so nice to meet you." Yeah, that's my mom, Michael tells her, and they both get into the back seat. I can't help but look at them in the rear view mirror. They're so cute. They're like two puppy dogs. And I'm taking my son on his first date. It's like a whole new era for us. See, Michael was diagnosed with autism when he was 3. He couldn't really do anything. He couldn't make eye contact, and all he did was flaps his arm around. I would say it's a miracle that he's at a normal high school now, but I remember the billions and billions of hours he was in speech and behavioral therapy. And now he's on his first date. I'm sitting outside the cinema for hours, I don't know. I got there way too early. And finally they come out, and I'm peering at them. I can't make out the expressions on their face, but they're not talking, which isn't a good sign, but it might not be a bad sign either. It could be companionable silence. So they come into the car, and I try to strike up a conversation. I ask them, "How was the movie?" Chloe says she liked it. Michael says it sucked. He said the acting sucked, the directing sucked, the music sucked, it all sucked. And Chloe says she liked the main actress, and Michael says no, the actress sucked. And he named off all these movies that she's ever been in, and you guessed it, they all sucked. I said to each their own. So, Chloe, what does your dad do for a living? She says he's a lawyer. Oh my God, that's such a coincidence. Mine too. And Michael, who never makes eye contact, shoots me a glare in the rear view mirror. "So, who wants frozen yogurt? We can put on way too many toppings and make ourselves sick." Chloe said she should be getting home. I tell her we can call her parents, but she says no. So we drive her home, and she gets out the car quickly and says thank you and runs away. Michael says, "Maybe I should have kissed her." And I tell her, "No, I don't think so." He says, you shouldn't have kept talking. I told her I was trying to keep the conversation, and I was trying to help. And he says, "No, you didn't help at all. You ruined everything." I said, "No, you ruined everything." And I tried to take it back, and I said, "No, I'm sorry, Michael. I really didn't mean it. She just had to go home." I grip the steering wheel, and I pretend like I have any control of where we're going.
It's good, isn't it? My son. This was his, and this is how we talked. What?
What?
What? And it wasn't a phase. Me and my husband were married for 10 years before we had my son. Then we were parents. Careful, older parents. We were a threesome. A dynamic threesome. And despite all my overprotection, like, my neighbor, she bought her son a skateboard and just let him ride it. I bought my son a skateboard and ran alongside him. Despite things like that, my husband was patient and my son kept on going. He made a world of his own, a musical world. This was the sound in our house from 7th grade on. This was the backdrop for everything. School, broken hearts, friends, applying for college, selecting a college. Then, there we were, packing the van. We drove him to college, 2 parents in the front, and 1 young man in the back. We helped him unpack. Drawers filled, bed made, posters up, and his guitar and amp next to his desk. We met his roommate, said our hellos, and then we had to say our goodbyes. Goodbye. I didn't want to cry. I worked 10 months in therapy. His senior year. I wanted to cry on the way home. It was a highway of tears, which sounds like a song. Then it hit us. The silence. I thought I was prepared. Then I saw the sneakers by the door, the guitar magazines on the floor, his socks on the landing, his toothbrush in the bathroom. His toothbrush! Oh my God, he forgot his toothbrush. I have to bring it to him.
There are pharmacies in Rhode Island.
Which there was. I looked. My son is now 20 years old, a sophomore in college. School's good, friends are good, band's good, and I'm fine. But still I find myself talking to myself. Sweetie, are you okay? Is there anything I can get you? Then I wait.
What are you waiting for, honey?
I'm waiting to stop waiting. Then my husband says,
You don't seem to want to do that.
it's just taking a while, that's all. Just seems to be taking a while.